Filling up gear lube or transmission oil with these little soap bottle type pumps really sucks. It takes a long time. They're messy, especially if you have bottles like that. I mean, it just does not work. You could pour it into a different bottle. You could cut the top off. That's what I did last time, but man, having a loose one of these, pumping out of one of those just sucks. So I went on Amazon, tried to find a better solution. Landed on this thing. I just randomly picked one. There's no reason I really picked this one other than it seemed to have good reviews and it was larger capacity than some of the smaller ones. This will hold like half a liter, so I'm going to fill it up twice for one of those bottles. Basically, it's just a giant syringe. And I think it's going to make pumping in gear lube or transmission fluid super easy. So that's what we're going to try. We're going to take this. We're going to change my manual transmission fluid on the Tacoma. And I'm hoping this goes well. We shall see. Okay, one other thing. Came with a bunch of accessories. Like we've got this flexible tube, a couple different size straws that go on the end of that thing. I just dropped them, but some replacement O-rings, little barb fitting. Not sure what we're going to use, but it does come with some options. I'm guessing we'll probably use the flexible tube, given the layout of my transmission. I mean, this can also be used for extraction, but I've got a drain plug, so I'm just going to use it to fill. All right, see how this thing works. Got some viscous stuff. See if the cap works. Yeah. So far, so good. Let's see if I can do this while you can still see what's going on. So, let's get that in there. And this transmission, let's see if we can get that a little better. So that we're not just shooting it right back out. Yeah, that seems... you know what, I think I'm gonna use the flexible hose. Okay, there's that. Now it doesn't hold this like silicone soft straw quite as tightly, so it is to be seen if it'll just pop straight out. I don't think is anything coming out? Slowly, very slowly. Much slower than the other tube. Oh! Of course. That not as securely was definitely right. All right.
Might be.
Okay, let's try again. I will not be pushing quite so hard. I think the flow through this tube is pretty slow. Like, painfully slow. So, let's see if we can get the regular tube here to work. Maybe I just need to come in at a different angle. Oh, that is so much faster. There we go. This transmission is supposed to take 2.5 liters, so it should be about 5 of these. So far this is not less messy, but I think if we could have avoided that little mishap, it might have been.
Did it blow up again?
No.
Yeah, that's why you bent over. I was like, yeah.
Okay, so we're trying this other combination. Yeah, I think one of the problems is this transmission, it's kind of overhead. I could see this being really useful if you had to suck transmission fluid out of a dipstick from above and fill it the same way. I think it would work really well for that. For this, it's a little tricky. Now, anytime we're doing any of this stuff with a smaller tube, it is way harder to push stuff through. It goes really slow. Now the bigger tube is, in this particular case, just a little bit harder to position, but it puts in fluid pretty fast without a ton of force. And I'm feeling like I'm going to go back to that, even though it's a little bit trickier to position, because it's just so much faster and easier. Yeah, definitely going to go back to that. Oh yeah, way easier. This is the way to do it. If you can. Now this is fast, this is easy, and I think it would be a hell of a lot messier if I wasn't trying out every possible combination. Did I mention that this thing didn't come with any instructions? Be careful letting the air out. It's way faster than the last time I did this with a hand pump, that's for sure. Okay, I think that is full. Alright, so here's the aftermath. It did an okay job getting all of it. I think the straw was just a little short, but I'd say it got 95% out of the bottle maybe. I think using the big straw, not pushing as hard as you can on any of the smaller fittings. I think the key is to be patient, because with the smaller fittings, almost no matter how hard you push on it, it doesn't really flow much faster. But I think, like, as far as time to get that filled, way faster. Way faster. Then with the little hand soap pump. Ooh, it's on the exhaust. It's gonna smell nice. Free rust protection, I guess. Cause I'm free public. Oh, the cat guard, that's gonna smell nice later. Wow. Beautiful.
It's